Get set for the dramatic season-long race for the FedEx Cup, presented by 2K Sports and the PGA Tour. The first round of the Norwood Invitational is about to start. Hi everyone, I'm Andrew Catalan, alongside 2002 PGA champion Rich Beam. Luke Elvey with us as well, and we've got Henny Koyak and John McCarthy down on the course. We've got an amazing day of action on tap. We're going to bring it all to you right here on 2K Sports. Okay, that'll play. This from about 210 yards. 4 strokes off the lead. Wow, imagine that. It was so close. Let's see what Lydia Ko faces.
Currently top 30 in the FedEx Cup points list.
This putt to move into the top 10. Okay, John, what do you see with this putt?
This one will be diving hard to the right.
Oh, almost. Well, this would be really nice to get a birdie opportunity. After that hole, our featured player is making a move. That's a good one to build momentum on. Sitting at 1 under. On the green, but a ways to go.
He's got this to pull ahead of Lydia Ko.
Oh, this looks good early. A par putt tap in. Our leader has a 2-shot advantage on the field.
The 11th, a par 3, Rich.
Yeah, challenging one at that, Luke. Really no room for error if you're trying to find the surface. A lot of players actually be trying to come up a little bit short and certainly left of this green, leaving the easy chip or an easy chip as possible on this very difficult par 3.
Birdie putt was oh so close to dropping. Well, that hole's behind us. More to play. Now 5 strokes behind.
Let's check out the 12th hole. It's a par 5.
And what a hole this is. Bunker down the right-hand side comes into play if you really mishit it, but the one right in the center, that little zit, I tell you what, that is going to make some players angry. I can promise you that. If you avoid all that, second shot, fairly straightforward. Anything bailing out to the right is going to lead to a really simple pitch shot for your up and down birdie.
Opportunity here to move into a share of 4th. Henny, what more can you tell us?
He's got 10 feet here. I think he likes it.
And now teeing off on a par 4. This is a bomb. Now at 3 under par. This putt for a share of 2nd place. Here's a look at the way things stand. Our featured player is in a tie for 2nd.
And after that good play, moving up the leaderboard.
He's really going to be happy with this round, finishing the day on top of the leaderboard.
Cheers, my friend.
Well, that'll do it for today. For all of us here at 2K Sports, I'm Andrew Catalan. Have a great night. .2K Sports, in association with the PGA Tour, is thrilled to present the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. It's time for round 2 of the Norwood Invitational. Hi everyone, I'm Andrew Catalan. Welcome back. 5 under par for our featured player as we start our day. Wow, he's gonna like that one. Let's go down to Henny.
Setting up here from about 145 yards.
Going with pitching wedge here. That's the type of swing you want to take with you every time out. About 7 feet remain. That's the way you start a round. An opening hole birdie.
Making birdie in the first always puts you in a good frame of mood. It'll be fun to watch the round progress.
Let's go to the par 3 second.
Nothing like getting punched right in the jaw early in your round. Big bunker fronting this green. You got a little pot bunker there on the right-hand side. The green sits up above the tee just a little bit. Lots of elevation, lots of fall-offs. And whatever you do, please don't be long. Don't go swimming.
Time to get back to the course. Now this putt for birdie. Our featured player continues to look good out there, currently in first place. Setting up now on the tee of the par 4 third. This will play nicely. A lot to like about that one. 7 feet to the cup.
Who doesn't love a birdie putt?
Well, now still a lot of work to be done. That putt goes in. Time to make a move.
And now -7 for the event. Time to see what this par 4 has in store.
Difficult tee shot right here. You've got water way left, but you got a bunker that runs all the way down the left-hand side of this hole. Small little bunker there in the middle of the fairway, but not really reachable. From the second shot, it's a pretty flat, generous, open area that you can run your golf ball up and onto, but anything out to the right-hand side will run off into a low area.
Choosing the 9-iron here. Yeah, quality shot that.
Already made a few birdies today, and this is another good look.
John, have you got a read on this one?
This one's going left to right.
Just missing the birdie there. That was a sensational approach, Rich, but you've got to feel like an opportunity was lost. Par 3s always offer up that hope of a hole-in-one. Opting for the 9-iron. Magical shot. This one's for birdie.
If he holds this, Lydia Ko gets behind and he can potentially get on a roll in this rivalry.
Leading by 3 strokes now.
Now to the par 5, 6th hole.
Long par 5, only the biggest hitters in the game have any hope of reaching it. Most players electing to play it as a 3-shotter. The layup area does get a little interesting. Either you lay it up well back or you challenge the layup into a narrow little area bisected by 2 bunkers. If you do that, it definitely then becomes a birdie opportunity.
That's a really nice shot. Here's the 3rd shot. Leading the event by 3 shots. And this putt has a length of 8 feet.
Looking for another birdie here.
And that putt drops, and we move on to the next. Our featured player still sits atop the leaderboard. Two rounds in the books. We're halfway through. Rich, it was a fun day.
It's been exciting the first 2 days. Please tell me we're going to have the same amount the next 2 days.
That will do it for us today. For Rich Beam, Luke Elvey, and our entire 2K Sports crew, I'm Andrew Catalan. Have a great night. Sports and the PGA Tour, proud to bring you the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. The 3rd round of the Norwood Invitational is coming your way next. Hi everyone, I'm Andrew Catalan. Welcome back. Let's get this rolling. Our leader is at 9 under par. Aggressive play on the par 5, and it pays off.
Absolutely love watching a player be bold and be rewarded for it.
Henny, how tricky is this one?
This putt goes downhill and breaks to the right.
Good looking stroke right here. And it just slides by. As we take a look at the leaderboard, our leader is up by 1.
Lovely momentum for this player after that birdie at the last hole. Keep it rolling.
Yeah, you've got to hug it down the left-hand side as best you can to avoid being blocked out by some large trees down the right. From there, slightly downhill for your 2nd shot to a green that's protected by water and bunkers everywhere.
Time for the 2nd shot here at the 7th. Oh, just snuck over the edge there. He hasn't managed to birdie this hole this tournament. Nice stroke. The putt drops, and that's back-to-back birdies.
Back-to-back birdies, moving the right direction there, Luke.
No movement up or down on the leaderboard for this player. The 8th hole is a par 3.
Massive gaping bunker down the right-hand side, and just a small little pot bunker there on the left. Again, raised green, not much to it. It does tilt pretty good from back to front. Front hole locations, awfully challenging.
Okay, 1 extra club.
Yeah, not a bad shot, that one. 14 feet to the cup. Starting this one way out to the left. An opportunity to make a par here. Down she goes. Let's head to the next.
Teeing off here at the 9th. Ooh, absolutely unleashed it.
You know, Andrew, I think he's going to go for this one.
John, what's going on out there?
Hello up there. We are checking in down here with Lydia Ko as she gets set for her next shot here on the 18th.
Okay, time now to get back to live play. Setting up in the green side rough. Oh, that looked good. An opportunity to make birdie. That one goes in, the fourth birdie of the round. We start the back nine with a par 4.
Premium on accuracy here as bunkers are down the right-hand side and just a little small one down the left to get your attention. From there, for the first time, we don't have any hazards around this green, but don't let that fool you. It drops off on all sides.
16 feet away.
This for a birdie.
Looking better.
And the birdie putt goes in.
Gotta like it. 2 in a row.
As we check the leaderboard, our featured player is in second place. Those shots all day have been working. Another one hits the green.
It has been fantastic to watch all week long. This player is dialed in.
Here's a look at the leaderboard, and he is tied for the lead.
Always like to see your name moving up the leaderboard. Never a bad thing.
A very impressive day for our featured player, and as we take a look at the leaderboard, currently in a tie for first. It's been a great day. We thank you for joining us. For Rich Beam, Luke Elvey, and our entire 2K Sports crew, I'm Andrew Catalan. We'll see you soon. Sports and the PGA Tour are proud to bring you the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Hey, it's the final round of the Norwood Invitational right now. Hi again, everyone. Andrew Catalan here. Glad to have you back with us. We hope you got a good night's sleep because this is a pivotal round coming up. All the thrilling action is right here on 2K Sports. And now we take you out to 15. He needs to make something happen out there to break out of this tie for first place. That is going to work. The second at 15. There was a game plan there, and that approach was executed nicely.
And this one for back-to-back birdies.
So close. A short one left for par. Just an empty feeling when you hit an approach shot like that, Rich, but still come away with a par.
Teeing off here on the 16th hole. Going with the pitching wedge here. Oh, well done. Just 4 feet remaining between him and the hole. Oh, just missing the birdie there. Unable to take advantage of the great approach there, Rich.
As we head to the next hole, our featured player is currently tied for first. And we're looking at the second shot on 17. Okay, green side, a chance to get up and down. Let's see if he can save par. Here's a look at how things stand. It's a one-shot lead. The 18th and final hole is a par 5.
If you are going to go for this green in 2, you better be sure about what you are doing. A long par 5, most of the players just a 3-shotter. You want to lay up into a very narrow area right there, but the third shot, though, to a pretty inviting green, it must be said, but accuracy, as always, distance control, as always, imperative.
Clubbing up, smart. Got to control it, though. Let's see.
Here it is, a putt to win it all. Henny, how tough will this putt be?
I've got it going right to left here.
Putt on the way and looking good early. If this putt drops, we've got a tie at the top. Oh, that's the way you finish, a birdie on the closing hole. Teeing off now on this par 5.
This player has loved this hole all week long, has a much better record than their opponent.
This one looking pretty good off the tee. This is gettable, Rich.
This is no time to lay up. Go ahead and pull out the big stick and get after it.
A putt of 14 feet. Wow. We know what's at stake. Got it! And we are going to another playoff hole. We go to another hole in this playoff.
Heading in the right direction, could wind up on the green.
Here's the second on 17. That just missed. This putt would end the playoff. Wow, cannot believe that did not drop in for birdie. A pressure putt right there, and the playoff goes on. Oh, I can hear the golf claps around the course. Really no other option here but to put it close.
No backing down. They've pretty much given their opponent their putt.
All right, let's see if all that practice on the putting green pays off here. This putt on a good line. Comes down to this. Have to have it in order to continue. And that will push this playoff to another hole. This is unbelievable. Another hole of sudden death golf. Driving the green on a par 4. That is special. And now a look for eagle.
That a way to stay aggressive. Great play.
All right, Henny is with this group. Henny, what do you see?
He'll be happy to hold this. 21 foot.
This next putt to win the event. And ladies and gentlemen, we have a winner.
What a way with that clutch putt.
Well, Rich, what a battle this week, culminating in a sudden death victory for our featured player.
Finally, grinding through it all and got the win.
So we had a little bonus golf. We hope you enjoyed the playoff today. For our entire 2K Sports crew, I'm Andrew Catalan. We'll see you next time.
.2K Sports, in association with the PGA Tour, proudly presents the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. It's go time, everyone. Let's head out onto the course. Hello and welcome. It's great to have your company here on 2K Sports. I'm Luke Elvey. Alongside me is Rich Beam. And out on the course, Henny Koyak and John McCarthy. Let's get out to the action. The course looks pristine, the crowd is buzzing, and we're glad you've joined us for this exciting day on the course. Henny, what's the player facing here?
Setting up here from about 160 yards.
Well, take notes, folks. That's how you do it. And a chance to get back to even with the card with this putt. Yeah, you like the look of that right off the blade. Trailing by 5 shots after that hole. Rich, the 13th is a short par 4, but a really good one, depending on how much you want to take off.
There's really no real reason to go right at the green, Luke, with a tee shot, even if you have the power to get there, because you just can't stop it on the green. If anything, you want to hit it out to the right, where your next shot is going straight up the green. This is a very flat green, but is perched well above the fairway. It's a wonderful birdie opportunity.
Oh, that is brilliant. Look at this one. Scorecard filled with threes never hurts. Good putt to make this. And he's down there. You got a read?
Right to lefter, up the hill. Can be positive with this one.
Now 5 strokes behind. Well, for all the opportunities 13 provides you, you don't get too many here at the par 3 14th. It's a beast.
As easy of a birdie opportunity as the 13th was, 14, yeah, not so much here. Even though the green is quite large in size, it's difficult to hit with a long iron.
That's a nice looking shot, that one. Just fading back into play. A birdie putt awaits. So close. Just a tiny putt is all that remains. Trailing by 5 shots after that hole. The 15th is certainly no cakewalk either. A par 4 measuring just under 500 yards.
This is the time where you need to have the best drive of the day. Take it out to the right, avoid the bunkers down the left-hand side. And the green, once again, it's got some movement into high spot in the front, a low area, and then a high area in the back. When the pin's all the way back, good luck making 4.
That was a beauty. This effort from Tony Finau just a short time ago. Lining up for his second. Okay, let's get back to it, shall we? Good opportunity here, just 6 feet to the hole. Nice one. 4th birdie of the day. Rich, just 3 holes to go here at TPC Louisiana, and what a finish it is. A great short 4 at 16.
Luke, this is something special here. You can go for it if you want, but you better be mindful of that water up and around the green. Just lay it up out to the left, and you shouldn't have anything more than a pitching wedge to this minuscule green.
His second shot here. 4 strokes off the lead. Oh, right by the hole. This putt to move into the top 20 on the leaderboard. Henny, take us through the break on this putt.
The only movement in this putt is by the hole, and it's to the right.
Mark it down. That's birdie number 5. Back-to-back birdies never hurt, Rich.
Gotta like it. He's feeling it.
And after that, he'll move to 2 under for the tournament.
Moving up the leaderboard. I like it.
So, after the opening round, and a pretty solid one at that, this player still finds himself a fair way off the pace.
They are definitely a fair way off pace, but listen, you can't go out there and play like they did today against this world-class field and expect to finish where they did. I mean, it's just an okay round of golf, and it shows.
I'm Luke Elvey, alongside Rich Beam, and on behalf of all the hard-working folks at HB Studios, it's goodbye for now. UK Sports, in association with the PGA Tour, is thrilled to bring you the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. It's time for the second round. Let's head out onto the course. I'm Luke Elvey, glad to have you back with us. Our featured player begins the day inside the top 20. Will he make a move north? Well, a little off the target with that one.
Bit too much club there, wasn't it?
All right, facing a little up and down here to save the par. And down it goes. And that will move him up the leaderboard as well. And now at 3 under overall. Here's a look at the par 5 second.
Nicely done.
Taking aim from about 180 yards here. Looks to have chosen the 7-iron. And just about 8 feet left to the hole. That's a great putt and an eagle as well. I'm pretty sure this player will be full of confidence now after that eagle back at the last hole. Going with the 4-iron here.
4 against the wind to stick that one.
Henny, you've had the chance to have a look over this one?
This one, guys, he's got around 9 feet.
Appears to have overcooked this one. And this putt coming up for his par. Let's check in with Tom Kim, shall we? Let's take a look at the leaderboard. Okay, holding steady on the leaderboard after that hole. And now onto the par 4 4th hole. That's tiny. Well, when he exploded onto the PGA Tour, Tom Kim was everyone's second favourite player, wasn't he? He's got that bright, effervescent vibe about him, and he just seems to play the game with a kind of enthusiasm of youth.
I kind of like how you said Tom Kim is the second favorite player on tour. Listen, I get it. You know, there's always going to be one great, big, popular guy. But, you know, Tom is that breath of fresh air, isn't it? He's a young kid. He comes out here, he's smiling, he plays with exuberance, he's in love with the game, and he shows it when he's out there, doesn't he? I think that's why it makes him a fan favorite, because he looks like he's having fun doing what he loves to do.
That's well played. Anything on the green from there was fine. This putt to get to 7 under the card. Ooh. Just a short putt remaining here. And that'll see him remain in the same spot on the leaderboard. So 2 rounds in the book, some quality golf, but some room left to improve.
Always room to improve. Still hanging around in the top 10, but hasn't quite made that push through the field yet to challenge for the lead. I'll be interested to see how they play the next couple of days.
Well, on behalf of myself, Rich Beam, and all the hard-working folks at HB Studios, thanks for tuning in. Sports in association with the PGA Tour are thrilled to present the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Let's head out of the course for the 3rd round of this event. Luke Elvey and Rich Beam, as always, with you. Taking a look at the leaderboard now, and our featured player is in 3rd spot. Let's see if he can move up in today's round. Sitting at 8 under. Well, that sets up a birdie putt, even if it is from long range. And he's down there You got a read?
This is going to turn ever so slightly to the right.
And this player's moving up on the leaderboard after that hole. We've arrived at the par 5 7th.
Pete Dye put a zit in the middle of this fairway, and it absolutely needs to be popped. You drive it in that fairway bunker, and you're absolutely beside yourself on how your golf ball could end up in something so small. It is a brilliant design, a brilliant bunker on a hole that should be birdieable by everybody in the field.
Atta boy, good shot. Three feet to go here to the hole. Oh, that's consecutive birdies now. And look at the reward.
Gotta like it. 2 in a row. He's feeling it.
On the tee now with the par 4 8th. Well, I like the look of the line here. This should find the fairway. Let's see if we can get this one up and down for par. And just a little bit of clean-up work remaining on this hole. And it's a one-stroke par far for our leader over the field. Teeing off here at the 9th hole. He's going to fade this one.
Yeah, that was great wind management there.
This putt to move into a share of 2nd place. That putt went a bit long there. In she goes. Let's head to the next. Trailing by a couple of strokes now. Next up is a par 4. Always a stern test. Wow, that was just striped. That makes its way to the first cut.
Yes, difficult lie. Made a par here yesterday. A little bit more difficult today.
Yeah, nice from the rough.
Well, that's well played and sets up a good birdie look here at the 10th. A par putt on the table. That's got to be frustrating. Hit such a great approach shot in, but wasn't able to convert.
And being a couple off the lead, they can't afford to miss those birdie opportunities.
The leader now has a one-stroke advantage. We're at the great stage of this tournament, Rich. Just a round to play.
Yes, and it should be a doozy. Looking forward to it.
On behalf of Rich Beam, Henny Kuyak, John McCarthy, I'm Luke Elvey saying so long from 2K Sports. Sports and the PGA Tour are delighted to bring you the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. It's time for the final round. Let's head out onto the course. I'm Luke Elvey with Rich Beam. Glad to have you back with us. Oh, Rich, can you smell that in the air? That's opportunity, isn't it? Our players a chance to win today.
Well, they've got to clean up their act just a little bit. I got to say, it's surprising to see them in the top 5, but good on them. They've made the most out of some suspect play. Let's see if they can't tidy it up and move on up the leaderboard.
Chance to sneak into the top 5 here. The birdie just slides by. Hole this and move inside the top 10 on the leaderboard. Now 7 shots behind after that. Here we are on the par 4 15th hole. Couple of birdies and a couple of bogeys. Needs to get something going here today. He's setting up for his second shot. And that one finds the putting surface. It's a good shot. It's some work to do, however. Okay, Henny, what's he looking at with this putt?
This one's 13 feet from the cup.
And the putt drops, now 11 under, heading down the stretch. He finds himself in a share of 4th place at the moment. Welcome to the par 4 16th hole. Ooh, this might be hold. Lining up the birdie putt here. Nice one. 4th birdie of the day.
Back-to-back birdies, moving the right direction there, Luke.
There's always a sense of excitement striding onto the tee of a par 3 hole. Looks to be going with the 4-iron. Putt in for birdie. Mark it down, that's birdie number 5. He's going quite well here at 3rd on the leaderboard. Teeing off here at the lucky last, the 18th. Well struck. Oh, I like the courage here, Rich, getting after this par 5 in 2.
As they should. What a play. Hopefully they'll be rewarded for that play.
And this putt for a final score of 67. Oh, he's going to like the look of this. That's a good outcome. Hasn't managed to birdie this hole this week. And as that putt finds the bottom of the cup, he ends up at 14 under for the tournament. As this tournament has come to a close, 3 strokes the difference between victory and a solid finish.
I think they'll tell you that they didn't have their A game this week. It looked like they struggled with their irons at times, the short game at times. So all in all, it wasn't their best. So finishing just 3 back has got to give them a lot of confidence. However, they need to go back, work on their game, and watch out, Luke. The next event could be a good one.
Well, that was a thrilling day, and on behalf of myself, Luke Elvey, Rich Beam, and all the hard-working folks at 2K Sports, thanks for your company. We look forward to the next time you join us. 2K Sports and the PGA Tour, proud to bring you the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Round 1 of the Falcon Open is about to begin. It's great to have your company. I'm Luke Elvey alongside 2002 PGA Championship winner Rich Beam, and out on the course bringing all the action is Henny Koyak and John McCarthy. What a thrilling day of action it's set up to be. We'll head down to the 11th hole now. And as our focus turns to our featured player, it's worth noting that there appears to have been a bit of a rivalry that's begun with Colin Morikawa. He puts on a stripe show. This featured player is full of confidence.
They must be full of confidence, Luke, in order to want to go up against none other than multiple major champion Colin Morikawa. He's so talented, a young superstar of the game. Oh, maybe the featured player thinks that they are too.
Oh, that's good stuff, Henny. Appreciate the intel, and I'll be interested to see if our featured player can take down the great Colin Morikawa. Good putters will make these, right on 5 feet.
A great birdie chance here.
That's the way to bounce back. Good way to make up for the bogey at the last. Nicely played. Moving on up the leaderboard now after that hole. Always positive coming off a birdie. Let's see what happens here. Wow, that was just striped. This is his second shot. 2 strokes off the lead. This looks to be a great golf shot. Now over to Colin Morikawa.
Yeah, he needs to press on that gas pedal. He's 2 strokes back from his rival.
Come on, let's make this putt. It's for a share of 4th on the leaderboard. Nice one. 4th birdie of the day.
Gotta like it. 2 in a row.
Now on the tee, fresh off a birdie, a great opportunity to build on that momentum. Going with the 9-iron, I think. Now let's switch our focus to Colin Morikawa.
This season has been consistent. Proof in that he's currently top 10 on the FedEx Cup points list.
A chance to move to a couple under the card with this putt. And our man on the ground, John McCarthy, has been giving us some great reads all day. What's this one doing, mate?
Well, it looks like this one's going left to right.
Oh, he's put a pure putt on this. Putting for par. And down it goes. Let's head to the next. On the tee now, the par 4 14th hole.
It was looking good already, but after that nice big bounce, it's looking extra good now.
That one almost went in the hole. What are we looking at for this putt, Henny?
He's looking at around 14 foot, I'd say.
Oh, what a putt. And that'll move him to 2 under par. He finds himself at the top of the leaderboard. Here we have a par 5. That one's heading down Broadway. Second shot here on the 15th.
Pretty good shot there.
This one just outside 7 feet to the hole.
This for back-to-back birdies.
Mark it down. That's 6 birdies today. That's a momentum maker, isn't it?
Back-to-back birdies, moving the right direction there, Luke.
And after that hole, he's no longer sharing top spot. He's at the summit all alone. At the close of today's play, this person finds himself in 5th place.
Same to you, Luke. See you tomorrow.
Well, on behalf of myself, Luke Elvey, and Rich Beam, thanks for tuning in. Catch you tomorrow. Get set for the dramatic season-long race for the FedEx Cup, presented by 2K Sports and the PGA Tour. The second round of the Falcon Open is set to begin. I'm Luke Elvey with Rich Beam. Glad to have you back with us. And as we check on the position of our featured player, it's going to be an interesting day to see what he does here on cut day. At this point, the weekend is certainly not a guarantee.
That's right, Luke. Right now, this player is just floating above the cut line. You're going to have to go out and play a pretty solid round of golf to stick around for the weekend.
Now to the sixth hole. That one just slides by. Good chance this one, right on 6 feet.
What a great opportunity here for a look at a birdie.
A little bit too much on that putt. Yeah, well holed. Let's move on to the next. Trailing by a few shots after that hole. And hole number 7 is a par 5. That's some good golf right there. And Henny, what are you seeing down there?
He's got about 225 yards left from here.
Opting for the 4-iron here. Now, long-range putt coming up here. It'd be good to make a bomb, wouldn't it? This looks pretty tiny, this. That's disappointing. And now this, to get into a share of 6th on the leaderboard. Okay, let's head to the next. And that will take him now to 1 under for the event.
Gotta like it, moving up the leaderboard, never a bad thing.
We've arrived now on the 8th hole, the par 4.
Luke, coming off a birdie at the last hole, this player finally is making something happen. Looking forward to the next hole, but danger lurks if they're not careful.
This is his second shot. Just 2 shots behind. Okay, that'll work. And this putt is to move into the top 5. Penny, take us through the break on this putt.
This is testing. A big right to left slope.
And that should secure the par on this one. Currently 1 under for the event. It's time for a one-shotter. Choosing the 9-iron here. 8 feet to the cup. Here we go, Rich. The back 9 on Sunday. What are your thoughts so far?
Luke, so far, it's been entertaining watching these two go head-to-head. Not too sure exactly how this is going to play out, but so far, so good. Love watching these two compete.
Second shot here on the 10th hole. Oh, that one almost went in the cup. Now over to Colin Morikawa.
Okay, he's behind in this rivalry. Let's see what he can produce.
A chance to get to 3 under with this putt. Okay, Henny, what's he looking at with this putt?
Setting up this putt 25 feet from the cup.
Oh, I like the pace on this putt. Our work here is done. Let's head to the next hole. And as we look at the leaderboard, our player out in front is leading by 1. Well, Rich, that was a Jekyll and Hyde performance, if I've ever seen one.
Yeah, and which one was good, the Jekyll or the Hyde? I can never tell, but I tell you what, I think Mr. Jekyll's in the front and Mr. Hyde was on the back, because that's what it looked like.
On behalf of Rich Beam and all the hard-working folks at 2K Sports, I'm Luke Elvey. Thanks for joining us. See you next time. .2K Sports, in association with the PGA Tour, is delighted to present the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. It's time now for round 3 of the Falcon Open. Hi, I'm Luke Elvey. Delightful to have your company once again. Rich, as this round begins, what are your thoughts on this particular player?
Look, this player's trailing at the moment. Let's face it, there is so much golf left out there. Anything can happen. Let's just sit back, relax, and watch it unfold.
Oh, that is beautiful.
You know, Luke Donald once made all 400-plus attempts inside 3 feet on the PGA Tour. He's currently tied for 9th. And now, standing on the second, it's a par 3. Never seen a scorecard that doesn't look good with a 2 on it. And he's down there. You got a read?
It's a tough read, but it's got a little bit of left to right break on it.
Can he make one from long range? Just a short putt remaining here. Sitting at 1 under after that hole. Let's see what happens here at the 3rd hole. Oh, that was pure.
Strong play, going for it.
Well, that's a tremendous shot and sets up a wonderful opportunity.
2 big hits there, knocking it on this par 5 and 2.
Now look at this one come back. This putt coming up is for birdie. In she goes. Let's head to the next. And after that, he'll move to 2 under for the tournament.
Always like to see your name moving up the leaderboard. Never a bad thing.
Now on the tee after a birdie. Fired up and ready for more. Opting for the 6-iron. Chance to change his fortunes on the green. This would be a good one to make. I don't mind the look of this. Oh my! Just 1 off the lead after that hole. Looking to ride the momentum after coming off a birdie here with this shot.
It was looking good already, but after hitting the downslope, it's looking extra good.
Second shot here on the 5th. Going with the 7. Yep, that shot safely on the green. All right, John, you've been reading them well all day. Take us through this putt.
This one's going uphill and moving to the left.
Just a tiny putt is all that remains. Trailing by a stroke after that hole. Okay, Rich, just around to play now. An exciting finish we got coming up.
Yeah, so far 54 good holes of action. Hopefully 18 more to come tomorrow.
Well, that'll just about do it. On behalf of Rich Beam, I'm Luke Elvey. Thanks for tuning in. Look forward to your company next time. Welcome everyone. It's time to get ready for the gripping season-long pursuit of the FedEx Cup, presented by 2K Sports and the PGA Tour. It's time now to crown a champion here of the Falcon Open. Hello everyone, Luke Elvey here and my mate Rich Beam in the booth beside me. We're thrilled to have you with us on 2K Sports today. Our featured player is in 6th place as our coverage begins. Looking forward to seeing what he does here today. Opting for the 9-iron. Trying to get to 3 under par with this putt. Okay, John, what's he looking at with this putt?
We've got around 23 feet to go for this putt.
And as we check the standings, our leader has a 1-stroke advantage.
I tell you what, inching closer to that top spot on the leaderboard, things are definitely heating up.
This is a good time to get hot with the tournament on the line. That's a good-looking shot there. Well, this player's been making some moves on the leaderboard, Rich.
Yeah, grinding it out there, slowly but surely moving up that leaderboard.
This player's dialed in. What a shot. He has about 14 feet to the hole.
This is for birdie.
Penny, take us through the break on this putt.
This putt's going to break to the right.
And down it goes. And there's no movement on the leaderboard after that hole. Hole number 15 is a par 5. Oh, that is crushed.
Oh, settle down, stay there.
He's got a good opportunity here. If he can get this one up and down, he'll get within 2 shots of the lead.
Nothing like a little pressure late in the day.
Oh, that one skirted the edge of the hole. A chance to move deeper under the card. This putt's for 4 under. Just 3 shots off the lead as we head down the stretch.
Oh, it's time to dig in and give it your all coming down the final few.
Oh, look at this soar through the air.
This shot is about 140 yards out. Just 3 strokes back. Yeah, that was a safe play. Oh, this would be a good putt to make, and with it, a share of 3rd spot. Ah, it's disappointing. So close to a birdie. And that should secure the par on this one. Okay, he's holding steady on the leaderboard after that hole. Welcome to the par 5 17th hole.
And this one has hit the downslope. It might run out a little more. Let's see.
Standing over his second shot. 3 behind our leader. Just putting on a ball striking clinic, it seems, today, Rich.
Dare I say, Luke, this player has been in fuego with his approach shots. Another green in regulation.
Just hammered that through the line. And this putt to move into the top 5 on the leaderboard. Nice one. 4th birdie of the day. Well, that's certainly a step in the right direction. Keep it going.
Managing to chase down the leaders, closing that gap. Gotta like it.
Needs to make a move soon. Now, 4 under par. Yes, anytime you can find the green and have a putt, you'll take it. This is what is remaining to shoot 67.
This one's tracking.
And that'll be all she wrote today. Well played. Well, Rich, that looked like that was going to be an epic comeback, but in the end, I guess it wasn't meant to be.
It was impressive. From the very opening tee shot, this player was focusing on making birdies early and often. Unfortunately, not able to make enough today to get the victory. Still a lot of fun to watch.
On behalf of myself, Rich Beam, and all the hard-working folks at 2K Sports, thanks for tuning in, and see you next time.
2K Sports and the PGA Tour are thrilled to bring you the dramatic season-long race for the FedEx Cup. We've got opening round coverage of the Renaissance Championship. It looks like a great day out there. Hi, everyone. I'm Andrew Catalan, joined by Rich Beam and Luke Elvey. Down on the course, walking with the feature group is Henny Koyak. John McCarthy is with us as well. We've got a great day on tap. These players are excited to try and go low and race up that leaderboard. It's all coming up next here on 2K Sports. 7 feet remains. And he moves to even par for the event.
Moving up the leaderboard. I like it.
This one appears to be fairway bound. Okay, this from 210. And just one shot back. Those are the shots you practice at the range over and over, and boy, does it pay off here. Henny, what do you see in this putt?
I've got it going left to right.
He's got this left for birdie. That one drops.
Gotta like it. 2 in a row. He's feeling it.
We've reached the 8th hole. It's a par 3. Watch this one closely. Big opportunity here, a putt for birdie. Time now for an on-course update. Here's John.
Hey guys, we're down here checking in with Lydia Ko as she gets set for her next shot here on the second.
Here's a look at the leaderboard, and he is tied for the lead.
The closing hole here at Yoho River has a cool architectural feature. They've framed it with the Pyramid Mountain in the background.
They have. That first bunker on the right-hand side off the tee, that's just there for show. Nothing to it. Drive it well past that. Second shot is going to be a tough one. Surrounded by bunkers is this green. Second shot distance control is paramount.
Oh, he's going to love this one.
Just 3 feet to the cup.
A really good look at birdie.
And Rich, he's doing a lovely job out there, taking care of business.
Yeah, no time to start thinking about that lead, Luke. They got to keep their head down and keep going forward. Cannot think about that lead or people will pass them.
Before we say goodbye, we take a last glance at the leaderboard, and Sahith Theegala is out in front. So that will do it for today. For Rich Beam, Luke Elvey, and our entire 2K Sports crew, I'm Andrew Catalan. We'll see you next time. It's time to prepare for the dramatic season-long race for the FedEx Cup, brought to you by 2K Sports and the PGA Tour. Time for the second round of the Renaissance Championship. Welcome back, Andrew Catalan here. Pleased to have you back with us. Time to get going on 2K Sports. Our leader sits at 4 under par. Sitting at 6 under. This is a 9-iron on the way. Henny, your green side. What do you see in this putt?
The perfect leave. Uphill, right to left.
Let's take a look at the updated leaderboard. He is in front, but Wyndham Clark is in second.
Chosen the pitching wedge here. This is Brooke Henderson. Let's return to live play now. This putt is about 16 feet.
This for a birdie run.
He's read a lot of break from the right here. And just a little bit of clean-up work remaining on this hole. And as we head to the next tee, our featured player leads by 2.
Teeing off here on the 14th. That was a really nice shot. It's just off the green. Those are the shots you practice over and over at the range. The putt goes in and that cushion is getting wider. No change atop the leaderboard after that hole. We've hit the par 4 15th hole. At 8 under par.
All right, he's going with a little extra club, gone against the caddy here. Let's see if it was the right shout.
Hang on. Oh, that was close. Let's see if the player can make this putt for par. No change atop the leaderboard. Our featured player still out in front. Let's check out the 16th. It's a par 4.
You got to take it down the left-hand side, flirting with that bunker. Anything out to the right-hand side, you have a blind second shot. And from there, this is where it gets fun and interesting. A long, narrow green with water all the way down the right-hand side, a massive bunker on the left. Most players, the smart ones anyways, are going to leave their second shots just on the front edge or just short of the green.
John, your green side, what do you see in this putt?
It's looking like left to right putt on this one.
Oh, so close to a birdie. And the short par putt is good. And as we move things along, our featured player is up by 3 shots. Rich, you look at this leaderboard, it should be a fun weekend alongside you.
2 down, 2 to go. This is where it gets fun.
Well, that'll do it for us today. For our entire 2K Sports crew, I'm Andrew Catalan saying so long, and we'll see you next time. .2K Sports, in association with the PGA Tour, is thrilled to present the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Let's get it going with round 3 of the Renaissance Championship. I'm Andrew Catalan. Thanks for being with us on this beautiful day. And Rich, as we check the leaderboard at the start of this 3rd round, our featured player is sitting on top.
It has been. He's got a 3-stroke lead in the final 36. Couple of hiccups yesterday I saw, but I'm telling you what, he got out of them quite nicely. He's in good shape.
A birdie putt coming up. This could be a big one. That is an early message sent as the putt goes down.
Gotta love that start right there. Absolutely taking it to the field.
I like the looks of this. This was the scene earlier today at the 12th hole.
Third shot now.
All right, let's get back to the action. Not super tight, but a makeable putt. Henny is greenside.
Yeah, guys, he's looking at around 17 feet.
Come on. And just to finish off the par. Our featured player likes the way the leaderboard is shaking out, currently in first place.
Not bad. Time for the second shot into the third. That's an awful error.
Got great connection here. Yeah, this is looking good.
John, what's the line on this putt?
Looks like it's going left to right on this putt.
Putting for birdie here. Well, it was a wonderful approach shot, wasn't it? But unfortunately having to settle for par. Time to play one of the one-shotters. Oh, this looks fantastic. Rich, why don't we catch up on some of the other action going on around the course?
How about this effort from long range?
Let's get back to it, shall we? It's just about 3 feet away.
This is such a great opportunity for birdie.
And he's done it. He's holed it, and that means he extends his lead.
Game face on early here, Luke.
Now heading over to the par 4 5th hole.
This is full send.
This shot from about 110 yards away. Well, he misses the green. That's a tough one to swallow.
Oh, look at that. The wind just wreaking havoc with that shot. Disappointing.
That was really well played. This putt from 6 feet away. After that hole, he still has the top spot on the leaderboard. We're on the tee at number 6. I think he likes that one.
In this wind, what that says to me is he struck that good.
This putt from 7 feet away. What a start for our featured player, extending the lead early.
Fantastic start right out of the gate.
Before we move on to the next hole, we show you that our leader is up by 6. And a fantastic round in the books for our featured player, finishing the day on top of the leaderboard.
Oh, so many good things out there happening. I cannot wait to see what this final round brings.
Well, that's it for today. On behalf of Rich Beam, Luke Elvey, and our entire crew here at 2K Sports, I'm Andrew Catalan saying so long. We'll see you next time. Get set for the dramatic season-long race for the FedEx Cup, presented by 2K Sports and the PGA Tour. Final round coverage of the Renaissance Championship begins next. Andrew Catalon here, pleased to have you back with us. So glad you could be with us again today here on 2K Sports. We're hoping for another exciting day of competition. 4 feet left to the hole.
Looking for another birdie here.
Let's take a look at how things stand. Our featured player is ahead by 4. Let's go out to 14, a par 5. Our leader is putting on a clinic out there.
That drive, he hit it so far, there's no divots in the fairway where he hit it.
Yeah, going for it in 2. Okay. He wants to win.
John, give us a read on this putt.
This one looks like it will be breaking to the left.
What a big roll this would be. An eagle putt on the line. Another birdie. That's the 4th of the day. Let's check out the 15th. It's a par 4.
Coming off a birdie at the last, looking to add another one.
Oh, flex on that drive. Oh my, almost in. Henny, you're right there. What can you tell us about the putt?
Setting up this putt 10 feet from the cup.
And that one will drop.
And a nice feeling it must be to have that sizable of a lead coming down the stretch.
Well, I like the way this person's playing. Birdies all over that scorecard.
Oh, what a way to finish the day. Hoping he can close out.
Oh, this one looks pretty handy here. Time to check in with Lydia Ko.
This was her 3rd.
And this has been a hole he's unable to take advantage of so far for this event. Gee, that's good playing. 6 birdies in a round. And that'll ensure he remains in first place. Ooh, we're at the par 3 here. I love these holes.
Well, thankfully, since it's got length, they've given you a chance to run the golf ball on in case you can't fly it that far. If you missed it left and right, you're going to find some bunkers. But for those players just trying to find the front part of the green, run it up there, this is a really cool hole for them.
Okay, teeing off on the final hole of the event with the lead. Let's see if he can close it out. Oh, with shots like that, our leader might be able to walk to the finish line.
Oh, really leaned on that tee shot. That went forever.
Oh, baby. Yeah, I like the look of this.
And Rich, you gotta love what you saw this week from our featured player. That will be one to remember.
Backing up the Brinks truck once again this week. Filling it up.
We had so much fun out there today. Thank you for joining us. For all of us at 2K Sports, we'll see you soon. 2K Sports and the PGA Tour are proud to bring you the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. We're at this historic Donald Ross layout just outside of Philly. It's the Aronimink Golf Club, and we're all set to bring you opening round coverage of the PGA Championship. Welcome, everyone. I'm Andrew Catalan, joined by Rich Beam and Luke Elvey. Henny Koyak is walking with the feature group today, and John McCarthy is on the course as well. And Rich, we're set up for a spectacular week of action here at Aronimink. What are some of the things the players will need to keep in mind when playing this course?
I'm so excited to be here because I think what they've done renovation-wise over the last few years and brought this golf course back to what Donald Ross originally envisioned, albeit a much longer test, but the shape of the greens, the adding of bunkers, removing of the trees, the dog legs around this. I think this is such a, from a visionary standpoint, one of the coolest looking golf courses you'll ever see. Strange looking squared off greens, just not the norm of what you see from day to day. I absolutely love this golf course, but it is so difficult, but fun all in the same breath.
Oh, that one's straight at the pipe.
To produce something like that against Justin Thomas? Wow.
Sitting now at 4 under for the event.
The 13th hole is a par 4.
Most players are going to see this the exact same way. Just take out a club, leave it short of those collection of bunkers down the left-hand side. But this is where it gets kind of tricky. The next shot plays uphill to a green that tilts from back to front. You have to watch the spin on that next shot.
The mission is simple here. He has to get up and down. I just love watching those pitch shots around the green. Well played. Here's a look at the updated leaderboard. Our featured player in a tie for 4th place. We have a par 3 on this one.
It's safe to say that your long game is going to have to be pretty spot on if you're going to play Aronimink successfully. Again, you have a big green that is surrounded by some deep bunkers that sit well below the surface of it. Anytime you find the surface here with your tee shot, job well done.
Yeah, I like that. That's okay there. That's a safe shot. Now over to Justin Thomas.
He's one stroke behind his rival in this event.
Trying to get to 5 under par with this putt.
Justin's watching on nervously from the side of the green. This putt will put him behind.
Love to see that birdie on the scorecard. As we head to the next hole, our featured player is currently tied for 1st. Teeing off here on the 15th.
Difficult tee shot to keep in the fairway as this fairway cambers a lot from right to left. You would like to be down the left-hand side. That way you don't have to contend with too many trees down the right-hand side.
About 220 left to the hole. All right, the putter can come out now. There's some meat left on the bone with this one. Okay, Henny, give us a read here.
This has got loads of movement right to left, this one.
Just too long on that one. This putt from 12 feet away.
Looks good.
He'll write a par on the scorecard. Here's a look at the leaderboard, and he is tied for the lead. We are 1 round in, and our featured player is off to a very nice start.
Yeah, good shape. Top 10 after the first round with 3 to go. You're not going to win it on the first day, but you certainly can use it, and he's in good position to win it still.
Well, that'll do it for today, folks. For Rich Beam, Luke Elvey, and the entire crew, I'm Andrew Catalan saying so long And thanks for watching 2K Sports. .2K Sports and the PGA Tour are thrilled to bring you the dramatic season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Our second-round coverage of the PGA Championship is about to begin. Andrew Catalan back with you. Thanks for joining us today. Our featured player is 4 under par as we begin the broadcast. Time for the second shot on the first hole. Okay, green side, and the goal now is to get up and down. Here's the tap in for par. Let's update you on what's been going on. He is currently in a tie for 7th place.
Danger ahead. This could get into trouble.
The ball settles just off the fairway. Henny, what does the lie look like down there?
Oh, this is just unfortunate. So close to the fairway, but sitting really down.
That was just a few inches away from perfection. Henny, how tough will this putt be?
A huge right to left swinger.
Pacing is such an important part of putting. It was off right there.
Not a bad effort right there from long range. Big breaking putt. He just didn't quite read it right, but it'll be an easy par.
Currently at -4 overall. Stepping up now onto the tee of the par 4 third.
And this hole, bunker-wise, is obscene. There are bunkers seemingly everywhere. Once you get to the fairway, all the way up to the green does tilt pretty significantly from back to front, but there's a nice little opening right there. You can always run that shot up onto the heart of the green.
Not a bad shot, that. Still a chance. And this effort by Justin Thomas.
He's trying to pull ahead in this group rivalry. Let's see what happens.
Okay, let's get back to the action. All right, Henny. What's he got in front of him here with this putt?
Setting up this putt 15 feet from the cup.
An opportunity for a birdie here. So close. Just a short putt remaining here. And now 4 under for the tournament.
Gotta like it. Moving up the leaderboard. Never a bad thing.
That is a big-time drive. This is about a 120-yard shot. Currently trailing by 1. What a beautiful leave right there. Here's a putt to get into a share of second place. As we take a look at the leaderboard, our leader is up by 1. It'll be an early tee time tomorrow for our featured player, but hey, any tee time is better than no tee time.
They'll take it. They fought hard to make this cut, and they certainly did. Let's see what they can produce.
That will do it for our broadcast day. For all of us at 2K Sports, I'm Andrew Catalan. We'll see you next time. UK Sports and the PGA Tour, proud to bring you the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. It's the third round of the PGA Championship from Aronimink. Hi again, everyone. Andrew Catalan here. Pleased to have you with us today. The leader is at 8 under par as we get it going on 2K Sports. Sitting at 1 under. Yeah, nothing wrong with that shot right there. Henny, how tricky is this one?
Okay, my money is on a right-to-lefter.
Oh, that birdie would have been a big boost to the card. All right, that one is behind us. Okay, it's a par 3.
This is definitely a monster of a par 3. You're going to be firing in a long iron, hybrid, could be even a fairway metal at times. It has a conjoined green with the 10th. And anytime you find this surface, or even the one on 10, it's actually a job well done. I have to say, this is just so difficult.
He is climbing up the leaderboard after that hole.
On the tee of the par 5 9th.
Yeah, strong par 5 indeed. Bunkers left, bunkers right, putting a premium on accuracy. Second shot plays straight up the hill, even into the layup zone, so you want to take an extra club or 2 to find a nice little spot on the right-hand side of the fairway. Third shot plays back uphill to a green that tilts from back to front and left to right.
Trying to get it to 4 under with this putt.
All right, this one's starting way out to the left.
He hasn't managed to birdie this hole this tournament. Nice one. 4th birdie of the day.
Back-to-back birdies, moving the right direction there, Luke.
We begin the second 9 with a par 4.
Driver is not necessarily used on the 10th hole. You want to make sure you find the fairway, place your tee shot, hopefully there on the left-hand side. Second shot will be down the hill to a green that's fronted by water, conjoined with the 8th green on the left-hand side. And on the right-hand side, this massive runoff area. This green complex is so cool, yet so dangerous.
All right, going to need this one to save par. Here's a look at how things stand. It's a 1-shot lead. Round 3 is in the books. Rich, it was another fun day in the booth.
Ooh, everything is shaping up nicely, innocent for a fun-filled final round.
Well, that'll do it for today. For all of us here at 2K Sports, I'm Andrew Catalan. Have a great night. .2K Sports, in association with the PGA Tour, is thrilled to present the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. It's time for the final round of the PGA Championship from right here in Philly at the Aronimink Golf Club. I'm Andrew Catalan, glad to have you back with us. Okay, our featured player is 4 under par as we start our day. That's a pretty good shot right there. And Rich, we've seen this before. The player was in a similar area yesterday.
Let's not think about what happened here yesterday with his next shot. It wasn't very good.
And just a tap in left for birdie. And with that, he moves to 3 under par for the championship.
And after that good play, moving up the leaderboard.
Teeing off here on the 11th.
You would dearly love to have your tee shot end up on the left half of this fairway, as close to those bunkers as possible. Second shot plays back up the hill just a little bit. The last place you want to hit your next shot is short and right. It will go trundling down into those 4 greenside bunkers.
Phenomenal approach shot here at the 11th, and a birdie chance coming up. He is moving up the leaderboard as we move on to the next hole. And now teeing off on this par 4.
Straightaway par 4 that plays uphill the entire way from the fairway. Your second shot is going to have to be high. It's going to have to be soft with some sort of mid to long iron. Massive bunker on the right-hand side. It is very dangerous, but anything missing long and left could go chasing off into the deep rough.
Club up. I like this play.
A birdie would look really nice on the scorecard. Another birdie on the scorecard. That's 4 for the day.
Trailing by 7 after that hole. Lovely momentum for this player after that birdie at the last hole. Keep it rolling.
And thankfully, just a little bit of a reprieve on this very difficult back 9. Most players are going to be smart and lay it up short of this collection of bunkers down this left-hand side. From there, it's just a short wedge back uphill. But here's the tricky part. You've got a green that tilts from back to front pretty severely. You're going to have to be mindful of the spin on that next shot.
And he's safely on the green with that shot. Sadly, hasn't made a putt all day. Hopefully that can change here. Well, would have been nice to get the birdie, but a par never hurts. And finishing this hole with a little tap in on the tee here of the par 3 14th.
You've got to be so good with your long game at Aronimink if you want to be successful. Large green, deep bunkers surrounding it. Just hit it into the center of the green and try and make par as best you can.
Well, got some sort of streak going on here. Greens in regulation. What a statistic.
The iron play today has been absolutely stellar. Luke, the greens in regulation, just a fantastic accomplishment. Great to watch.
This hole is a par 4, and it's a pretty lengthy one at that.
You'd dearly love to keep your tee shot down the left-hand side, as with the next shot, you have to carry it up and over some trees as the hole does move back to the right-hand side. This is a very large green, but it's very difficult to find into. 4 is an outstanding score.
A nice little draw. Nothing sweeter.
Looks like a pretty straightforward 5-footer to me.
This for back-to-back birdies.
Mark it down. That's 6 birdies today.
Gotta like it. 2 in a row.
Now to the 16th hole, a par 5.
Dog leg from right to left with a fairway that cambers from left to right. More than likely, your tee shot's going to end up down the right-hand side. A layup towards the trio of bunkers down the right-hand side is going to leave you a nice number to hit your third shot, which would be a nice, soft, gentle wedge that's just going to land right next to the hole. Birdie, thank you very much.
Oh, just drifting in there with a little bit of fade on it. Lovely.
He has this putt to move into the top 5. And taps that in for eagle. What a hole. And with that, he moves to 9 under par.
Always like to see your name moving up the leaderboard. Never a bad thing.
Well, let's go over to 17, the par 3.
Water short and left on this par 3. The only bailout area you truly have is out to the right into some deep bunkers. Those are no fun. You make 3 here, happy days. 3.5 is more like the par on this hole.
These little members bounce to the right.
Really well done. And this putt to move into a tie for 4th place.
And with only 1 hole left, a must make.
As we take a look at the leaderboard, our leader is up by 1.
Getting closer to that top spot on the leaderboard. This is getting interesting.
He really got behind that one. This looks like a 190-yard shot. Trailing by 2. Almost charred it. This putt for a 63. He's done all he can do out there today and ends his round in 2nd place, 1 stroke off the lead. Now he needs the leader to slip up to still have a chance. That was a fascinating storyline to watch develop throughout the week, and Henny, our featured player, backed up his big words against Justin Thomas.
Didn't he just, Andrew? I think the ego's got a little bit of a boost, as has the confidence. Taking down JT, super impressive.
Just a phenomenal day. We can't wait to do it again. For Rich Beam, Luke Elvey, our entire 2K Sports crew, I'm Andrew Catalan. Thanks for watching.
Hello there, my name's John McCarthy. I'm here to welcome you to PGA Tour 2K25. Let's get into this. Looks like it's just the back nine of this course today. All right, let's get into it. Something about that sounded a little off. All right, interested to see what he has in store for us here. You might need a club or two extra from here. This is really deep. Well, you might not have enough out of the rough here. Well done. Back into the fairway. I like it. All right, this is his second. Seven iron on display here. This one's a 10-foot putt. And this one's, I think, going left to right. This putt's tracking. That'll drop on in there. Nicely played putt. Okay, if he sinks this, he'll have the hole. And that hole will be halved. Hole number 11 coming up. That ball. And let's see how this tee shot fares for him. This is very, very sandy. Let's get out of here. Well, missed the green there on that one. And he's coming out of the deep rough here. Okay, they're going with the pitching wedge here. Let's see how he does out of the sand. All right, I like being back on the fairway. And this putt right here will put him at one up. Yeah, I think this one's breaking to the left. Looks like he's put it on a good line. It continues to be good. And that's gonna drop. That'll win the hole for you. Okay, over now to the 12th, and we got a par 3 ahead. And they're choosing the 6 iron here. Well, let's see what you got. All right, this exceeds the limit of my mathematics estimation skills. I'll just say you're extremely far from the cup. This one's going left to right, pretty hard too. And if he sinks this, he will go 2 up. This one looks like it'll break to the right. Sinking this next putt will be for his par. So it looks like it has a little bit of a break to the left. And there it is. He managed to get that one to drop. That's his par. All right, here's a 5-foot putt, and that hole will be halved. Okay, 13th hole, par 4. Let's do it. Okay, let's go. Pound this one into the fairway. Come on now, give us a nice little fairway lie. All right, here's our second shot on the 13th. And maybe you want to dial a little backspin in here. This is a downslope that could be dangerous around the pin. Okay, second shot for him on this one. And we're green side. He's in the rough. Ooh, he almost dropped the chip. Here we go. Let's save par on this one. And he's looking at this putt here to have the hole. And that putt will go. Okay, that hole's going to be halved. And this one's a par 3 here on the 14th. Oop, that one, yeah, that's in the water. All right, interested to see what you have in store for us here. This approach is heading left. Okay, he's in the sand. Let's see if he can get out. Oh my, splash. And here's their 8-iron. Well, that one's goodbye. Well, not the purest of strokes. Good luck on your second shot here on the 14th. Good little shot there. Okay, this putt, and you can win the hole. All right, you're going to win the hole now that your opponent has conceded the putts. And next is the par 5 15th hole. This one looks like it'll play. He's ready to tee off. Let's see what happens here with him. Not an amazing swing. And from here, it's looking like about 230 yards. You're doing all right this hole on the green, under regulation. That's good work. Go one up on your opponent if you can just sink this putt. An uphill putt, moving right to left. Ah, no good. He's got a very long putt in his future here. Let's see what he does. It looks like this one's breaking to the left. Ooh, looks like he's put it on a pretty good line. Oh, somehow it doesn't go down. Okay, here's your chance to go one up on your opponent. Just slides by. And you've got this left over for par. And that will drop for par. A little bit of a 3-putt, but hey, we're out of here. And that hole will be halved. Here we go on hole number 16. Whoops. All right, let's see how he does. Okay, and that'll roll into the second cut. Let's see what his second shot looks like. Here is their 5-wood. And here's our second shot on the 16th. Swing didn't feel as clean as I know you can hit it. Well, let's see if he's been practicing his sand game here. Let's see. Okay, that'll just sneak into the first cut of rough here. Okay, much safer place to play from here. Out of the sand, into the fairway. Oh, the chip's denied. And he's in the green side rough. Well, this is a long putt. What are the odds? What do you think? I think this putt's going to break to the right. I think he's put it on a good line. It's still tracking. Oh, and he can't get it to drop. And this putt to go 1 up for the match. And as that drops to the bottom, you've won the hole. Great work. 1 up after that one. Here we go. Hole number 17, ready to go. Ouch. And he's ready to let her rip. Let's see how this hole goes. Okay, coming out of the rough here. Coming out of the deep stuff might not be enough. And here's our second shot on the 17th. Come on, hold on to that fairway for us. Okay, that one will just barely make its way into the first cut. All right, let's drop her on in there, save our par, and get on our way. This one looks like it has a bit of a break to the right. Oh, this one's starting out okay. And it drops. Well done. Fantastic putt. And here is his putt to save par. Oh. And the match is over, and you have won. Finishing the match at 2 up on your opponent. Good work. Congratulations. Well, on behalf of myself and the team here at HB Studios, thank you very much for the round. We'll see you next time.